YouTube! How you guys doing today? It's Mike, Pratt Family Homestead, and Jenny and Grace. How you guys doing? Hey, I took a week off work. Gonna get some projects done, but if you can see what's happening outside, it's kind of, I don't know. Jenny and I have been kind of blah today, not getting outside doing anything, or I haven't been. Jenny has been, busy. She's got the kids off to school while I was sleeping, and got Grace breakfast, and she's made a couple loaves of bread. She made more granola.
Did the chores.
Did the what?
Animals.
Oh, did all the animal chores so far this morning. My first, I guess, official day of vacation here. I haven't done squat yet. Oh.
You made mayo.
I made mayonnaise. But it's kind of cold, chilly outside. Jenny and Grace are chilling right now, just snuggling a little bit. You're not chilling? But I just want to give you an idea of the projects I'd like to get working on this week. We'll see if it actually happens. But we got pig area. We got still got a bunch of maple sap to boil down. The pig area is a big one on my list. But I want to get the workshop cleaned out. There's some barn, minor barn stuff I think I want to get done. So let's go around, take a look at some of the stuff I might try and get accomplished this week. All right, I forgot one thing. Mark over at Bumblebee Junction sent me this hat to try out. He went ahead, spent the money on it, sent it to me, and he knows I'm super picky about my hats. Super picky about my hats. But I told him I'd give it a shot. No promises. We'll see if it works out. Thanks, Mark. Look at that goodness. I tell you what, we'll link Jenny's recipe. Jenny just made a video on making her bread. And I think we published it a couple days ago or last week. Yeah, last week sometime.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and link that. Same with the granola. She also posted a video on the granola. I distracted her this morning, and it stayed in the oven just a hair too long. And if it comes out with a little bit of a burnt flavor, the kids I think it tastes pretty good. But the kids don't care for it. So this will go into our chicken scratch, I think. And that way it's not getting wasted, and we're already planning on making a bunch here soon. We've also been talking, Jenny's standing by the stove now, staying warm. We've also been talking about possibly playing with, or I have been, I guess, making big batches of the granola.
Yes.
And we'll try to see how maybe it can, because we got asked that a lot on the granola video. Or not a lot, but some people are asking how well does it stay.
Store and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't last very long for me to figure out like how long it'll actually store. The recipe says 2 weeks.
Not long ago, like just, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago, it was pretty darn warm out here. But we've got, I don't know, can you see my footprint there? We definitely got more than an inch, I think. There's the horse. We gotta start off. I gotta go give the horse some hay. Yeah, hi, bud. How you doing? Yeah. Do you want to say hi? Oh yeah. Nothing like seeing up a horse nose, huh? All right. Jenny told me he was kind of spunky this morning, so she told me be careful. He's a little rowdy. Let's see if that pans out. I love it when he gets all worked up. All right, come on, bud. Let's go get you some hay. All right. So we're leaving the horse area. Another thing that's, it's not a huge priority for this weekend, but I really would like to work on it, and I'll probably work on it when we start boiling some more sap. But my workshop it needs some love. You know what I'm saying? It needs some love. So we are gonna work on getting all this cleaned up. This is months and months of projects half done, and well, actually I think most of the projects are done, but yeah, I need to get this cleaned up and get it I don't know, just get it straightened up a bit. I got this little office over here that things tend to just get put in and not really put away. So, yeah, need to get going on this. But then, of course, as soon as I get it cleaned up, it'll take no time at all and it'll be destroyed. But that's on the list for this week, too. The other big project, we're not supposed to have this snow tomorrow and stuff, so hopefully I'll be working on this. But this is going to be the pig area right here. This was our garden last year. Over here was the pasture pigs last year. But the pigs are going to have the run of the whole garden. And then I might do 2 or 3 paddocks over here, but this is the area they tore up real good up underneath this tree. And so it's going to extend out probably where that frozen branch is, which is, or frozen, that fallen branch. I'm frozen out here. Probably about there, and probably as deep as that post, and then that post. I might split that up into 2 areas or 3 running this way, but then it's going to be like an L, and they're going to have the run of the whole old garden as well. So I just need to get the electric in place how I want it. I need to, you can see I started putting in stakes to put these hog panels up. And so there will only be electric like on the back side of this. This row, boy, this walking with the camera's awful, isn't it? This row of fence posts that we put in, which we harvested those fence posts out of there just to put in. But I'm actually going to start a fruit tree row here. Probably 4 or 5 foot away from where the hog panels are going. I won't be doing that this week because it is way too cold for that, but that's where fruit trees are going. And then, I don't know if you guys can see it, but out there, there's all kinds of electrical fencing I got to take down. Yesterday I took down electrical fencing that was our rotating pastures over there, rotating paddocks. See, I got a neighbor coming screaming down the road. Another insignificant project, if I get to it, I get to it, is this area. Or not this area, the inside of this barn. Check this out, guys. I saved our sunflower stalks from last year. It seems to me like there could be a purpose for them. I don't know what. Maybe I have to save some over 4 or 5 years to have a lot. But me and the boys spent some time cutting those down. That's not all of them, but as you can see, the wintertime, the kids' toys get parked in here instead of outside, and they use them in here. They'll come in here and grab stuff and go put them back. But there is one other thing I really need to work on out in here, and that is, when we first moved in here 2 years ago, I started cleaning out up there, and it's nasty up there. So what I need to do is I need to get my utility trailer and get it maneuvered right into here so I can just drop things right down. I got, if I remember right, I haven't been up there in a while. If I remember right, I got most of the big stuff out of there. But there is probably 10 years of raccoon poop up there and other stuff. Boy, it kind of sounds like cleaning out this barn might be a video of its own. And now that I'm talking about it, I think it's moving up on my priority. Jenny and I both really want this barn to be something really cool and not just a storage thing. I mean, this barn is so awesome. When we first walked into here, Jenny and I both, when we first walked in here, we just, I don't know, we fell in love with this barn. So I would really like to get it cleaned up. I have some place, the stuff that's not getting used immediately. Lots of cool stuff in here. I just got to get to it, you know? All right. The boys over there think I'm bringing them feed. But I just came from upstairs down here into the pasture. that's another thing that still has got to get finished up. I don't know. I just got to get to it. It became less important here recently. We did not add another boy goat over there. We turned him into a wether. So it was our baby goat, baby kid, our kid. That guy right there. No, that's Allie. This guy right here. Hi. Oh, hi, Mama. How are ya? Look at that cutie. That's Belle. There's Danny. Short for Dan Reese. And that is our new wether. Jingle. But he's not jingling anymore. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That's awful. All right. How's everybody doing in here? The ducks are in here hanging out. The chickens can easily go out if they wanted to. But here's the other thing I kind of got to work on. I made this hay manger. I can't remember if I put this on the video. I think I did. We dropped the hay down from up there onto here. And I cut the, and this is a pallet fence here. We feed them grains through here. But this hay is kind of a self-feeder. They can just eat all they want. But, thanks, bud. That's Scamper. How you doing, Scamp? Thinking about maybe making this a little steeper. It seems to work fine, but just a little steeper. And then Jenny pointed out that this top board right here is preventing the hay from falling down better where it needs to be. So I might go ahead and, I mean, that's a 2-second thing. I could probably get this all squared away. Probably will leave this like this because it is working. But what we do is we drop the hay down and then push it back with the pitchfork and then continue filling right here. And it'll, you know, last couple days at least for them. So that's another project there. Scamper. If you guys see some of our old videos, we had Scamper here featured in the beginning of them. And he'd like to tell, and he'd crow, and we'd had it on there. We said, Scamper would like to say hello from the Pratt family homestead. But yep, there's Scamper. He's doing good. He has become the king of the hill around here. He beat up the king, and now he's the king. So that's how it goes. All right, guys. One other project I failed to mention was I got to change a lot of fencing in the pasture here. We don't have the sheep anymore. We're not keeping the boy goats in here. So rotational grazing next year will be happening in the pasture. And that's another project that I may or may not get working on this week. We'll see. We'll see what I really get working on this week. Oh, this is my other hat that got sent to us by I'm So Instagram, right, hon? Yeah, I'm So Instagram. You might be reading it backwards, but it says Pratt Family Homestead. I'm trying them all out. We'll see what happens. I'm trying. So we're gonna head inside. It is freezing cold.
It is very cold.
Well, it's mid-20s or so. It's not awful.
But it's windy.
It is windy. You guys can probably hear the wind. It is kicking between these buildings real good. So my beard is flying. Look at that, hun. It's flying. Anyways, that's the list of projects. We'll see what I get done. I'm Mike.
I'm Jenny.
Pratt Family Homestead. Please like, share, subscribe.
Check us out on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. We are on Twitter now.
And Etsy.
Etsy.
Jenny was working on a hat today for Etsy.
Yes.
And yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Bye.